Hello guys, this is Low Tech Gaming here. So, there's been something on my mind also as well. With the 18th war finally concluded as of 2 days ago. There's another thing that I've thought of as well, so if I should become more neutral, less one bias, and even like to an extreme or so, even fight for the colonials in a world conquest for change. And this has dawned on me for quite some time, really. Most of it is just fleeting thoughts, like for example, if I get frustrated with warden incompetence, so I sometimes crosses my mind, why am I fighting for this side? But, no, I mean, let's see, it's not like I've never changed sides before. In fact, if you dig deep into my previous videos or so, like all the way back, like maybe a year back, you could see that I was initially a colonial, believe it or not, or so. My first matches were colonials. I don't think I've ever fought as the colonials in a world conquest, but I have in fact fought as the colonials pre-world conquest. I think I was a colonial when they introduced tanks into the game. And I think sometime after that I switched to the wardens and stayed there ever since. So it's not something out of... It's not like a foreign concept, so as I have done it basically. I just haven't switched back, so I've kind of maintained myself as being a warden. Now the reason I switched over, well, that reason might not apply to the current colonial staff and player base currently now, because this happened over a year ago, so things change. The main problem I had with the colonials was the fact that they seemed to lack a good amount of organization. I think there were very few clans working for the colonials, essentially. Most of them were with the wardens, and on top of that, the colonial bases or so, they have more individualistic soldiers, essentially, compared to us. So you can even see it today, essentially. Like, essentially, you can provide colonials with all the munitions and ammunition that they need, essentially, all the weapons that they need, and they will find surprisingly effective ways of using all of them, essentially. Through guerrilla warfare, flanking tactics, they will literally walk up to a fortress wall. This fortress is not under their control, this is an enemy fortress, and they will wait outside the wall with the risk of being killed just to get an RPG shot on a tank. They will wait tooth and nail, they will literally wait in bushes to ambush you and kill you if you cross the lines, basically. So they are... the colonials are really good guerrilla fighters. I don't believe, while I mainly play as the wardens, I don't believe that this should discourage you from watching my videos or so, being a subscriber, just because of the fact that I feel like maybe before hard to say, but I don't feel like I'm overly, I guess I am biased towards the wardens, but I'm not like overly critical of the colonials per se. In fact, I feel like sometimes I hate my own teammates more than I hate the enemies sometimes. So, with the exception of like the end of the last war, where the colonials were throwing everything to try and stop us from rebuilding the town, I was just like so mad at them, just like throwing everything tooth and nail, essentially. Frustration might set in or so when I can't like maybe break a fortification or break a base, like during the latter stages of the last war. Essentially, I get tired of going to deadlands over and over again because some small colonial detachment would take out Sun's Hollow or take out salt farms, basically. But I don't feel like I am actively hating on the clones, and I hope you guys don't feel that way, I guess. As I feel that I would like to appeal to the whole of Foxhole, but I just don't want to leave the Wardens just because of the fact that I feel like I am so intertwined within the Warden, I guess, player base, in the sense. Please. Okay. Like, I feel like I am just intertwined within the Warden player base, in a sense. Well, they... No, I think you could... If you ever see me on the battlefield, they'll always call me the YouTuber. So all these people will call me the YouTuber. Hey, it's LTG, so... And no, it's actually really nice, so... I initially wasn't going to change my name. My initial name was I think Warhead 2121. That was my initial name in Foxhole. I later changed that to LTG. I wanted to avoid getting too much attention, but no, I do like the fact that people recognize me as LTG or so in my videos on YouTube. I even, after the victory, I made a comment on, I made a Legion comment, essentially, after the war, basically, and a Colonial from the other side actually commented back saying, "Hi, I got into Foxhole because of you." And no, it's a nice feeling, so knowing that people are not only watching your videos, but they're actually buying these games because I make them seem entertaining, which is actually really cool. So I hope I am not discouraging colonial subs, so I would hate to do that because that's literally half of the user base right there for Foxhole, so, and I don't want to do that. I don't think I'll I make no promises, but maybe in the future, not War 19, maybe not War 20, but maybe War 21 or 22, I might switch over to the Colonials once or so, just to seem less biased towards the Wardens. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. Anyway, take care, and I will catch you guys next time.